to keep doing this to myself, but whatever, it's fine. Welcome back to my channel, SimsDreamsSpace. Alright, anyway. Welcome back. We have a new speed build here. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm just kind of going for it. I actually tried to record this voiceover a few hours ago, and it just would not work with me. It was recording fine, but it just didn't have I just didn't know what to say, because pretty much nothing really has been happening much. But it's fine. It's all good. But anyway, so yeah, we have a new speed build. I am a little tired. It's nearly 2 in the afternoon. I'm rather tired right now. So if I sound a little weird and don't know what to say, that's probably why. Also, if you hear any weird sounds, I'm sorry. It's really, really warm here in Australia today. So I have the air conditioner on literally just right next to me. It's just above me basically. So if you hear that, I am so sorry. I can't really do anything about it. It's so warm today here in Australia, so I'm kind of going for it. I don't care. But anyway, so yes, we have a new speed build here today. It actually is for one of my other personal households. If you watched, oh, God, I don't know what it was. I don't know. I have a personal household. But I have, I think it's Selim, from the guy that lives in, San Myshuno, and one of my Sims, I can't remember her name, and their new toddler. But I kind of felt like I wanted to kind of play with, the cats and dogs pack. I don't really play with it very much. Even in Sims 3, I didn't really play with it that often. Because it's just, I don't know. I just didn't really feel like I wanted to. It's not I have 2 cats in real life, and as much as they drive me absolutely insane, they're both right behind me, so they're probably planning on killing me one day. But as much as I love my cats in real life, in the game, in Sims 3 and even in Sims 4, I just never really got into the cats and dogs pack, even though literally nearly everyone else that I was watching at the time absolutely adored it, and they always had the dogs or the cats or just whatever in their game, both in Sims 3 and Sims 4, and even in Sims 2. I think it was Sims 2. I definitely did have a dog in Sims 2, but even then, I didn't really pay attention because I wasn't really into it like I should have been. But it's fine. It's all fine. So I don't know. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah, this house I actually made, I think it was yesterday. Oh gosh. I think it was yesterday possibly. And I don't know, I was oh, you know what, I want to make a new household where I just have, a sim, a young adult, and her dog, which actually I named Princess. She is a Labrador. She looks so much like my, my sister's old dog. We moved a few times, and at my old house, when I was around, maybe 7, I think it was maybe between when I was about 5 and maybe 8, maybe 9 years old, before we had to move again. We had a Labrador. We actually had about 5 dogs in total, but at the end of it, before we moved, we only had about 3 dogs. And so we had my dog, Molly, who was I think it was a Calvin King Charles, possibly, I think so. And we had my mother's dog at the time, Brocky, who was actually the same breed as Molly. And then we had my sister's dog, Princess, which was actually a Labrador. But because we had to move a few years later, we had to sell them to someone else, and I have no idea where they are now because I only got to say goodbye to I could only say goodbye to Brocky because at the time I was actually at school when they were selling off the dog. So yeah, and actually, I think it was my uncle was actually the one that was selling off my dogs. And so I would come home and find out my uncle just came into my house with my dad. I was like, okay, I found someone that wants to buy the dogs, and actually now, about 7 to 8 years later, I still have issues with him. Because, it really hurt me at the time. It really upset me as a young kid. And so me and my uncle, one of my uncles, me and him still have issues now. We talk sometimes. Like, like at Christmas or something, like, if we go and see them, for Christmas or whatever, which we actually haven't done in a few years, because they just never invite us over, because, we live, an hour or two away from pretty much all the rest of my family, so, it would be both kind of hard to actually get there in general and get back home, but also, just my family, it's very hectic. Let's just say the least. It's pretty hectic. But anyway, I don't know why I just started talking about my family. Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. But I don't know. So, what was I saying before? I have no idea, actually. Oh gosh, that's how you know I don't know what I'm saying. About half the time. I have no idea. What was I saying? Oh my gosh. Whatever, it's fine. It won't come back to me. I know it won't. But yeah, so this house I actually built while having the household I was using, which was the Sim, the young adult, and the dog. So all of that, and then so I was like, oh, you know what? We have a dog. I want to use some of the cats and dogs objects and that, and I usually do that anyway in all my other builds just by accident. I never really know what I'm building or what I'm using, so I kind of just go with it most of the time. But this time I was like, you know what, I really want to use some of this stuff and be like, I can't speak, actually know what I'm trying to build and what I'm trying to use and everything. So it was really weird. But it's fine. It's all fine, people. It's fine. It's so fine. It's not. But yeah, I think, oh gosh. Yeah. I don't know, it's really weird because I don't know. I can't speak today. I don't know, people. But, today I was actually meant to, the week I'm recording this is actually a week before this will go up. So just think back to last week, basically. But yeah, basically today, I was meant to go to my health and human development class, but I was like, nope. Because I did not feel like getting up at 5 in the morning. Because just no, I didn't want to get up at 5 in the morning, but I had to do that for the rest of the year anyway, because pretty much all of my classes, because I have 4 classes, so I do 4 subjects, so I have 4 classes. On Mondays I have health and human development. On Tuesdays I have psychology and English, and on Thursdays I have sociology. So pretty much a lot of my classes can definitely drive me insane. I'm not kidding you. All my classes drive me insane. We've already had at least, I think, 5, maybe about 7 or 8 sacks. Basically, they're tests, or not as important tests, but kind of semi-important tests that you would take in class. So basically, they're called, I think it's school assessed, I don't know, school assessed, I have no idea. It's something like that. It's basically just a kind of important test that you will do in class, and they kind of like help with your end of year like grade or ATAR score, depending where you live. Here in Australia, it's basically called an ATAR score, and I don't really know what it stands for. All I know is that it basically helps you, in deciding what colleges or universities you can go to. Like, some universities will automatically get your ATAR score and be like, okay, you know what, this person got a good score or a crap score, and so they can come here or they can't come here, you know what I mean? Like, it really depends. And so it's really weird because like this year I missed a lot of classes because of like personal issues, mostly just my mental health wants to screw me around basically. So I've missed a lot of classes, and and I'm trying to catch up. Like my administrator, basically the guy that's pretty much in charge of my subjects and my classes and everything. I talk to him like on email and all that bullshit. So I don't know. It's really weird because like I am like doing the channel twice a week. So, you get to see Wishes for Westwood Let's Play on Wednesdays, which is the day I have off school, or basically any of my classes. And not Tuesdays, on Saturdays you see speed builds. And so usually I actually have to record twice a week. Most of the time I can only record on Tuesdays and like all weekend. Because, like I usually have like, the house to myself because like my sister is always going out on those days, and my dad is just very quiet. He doesn't give a crap. He's like, alright, whatever, go for your life. But, it's like, it's really weird because like, oh. Sorry, I just realized those screenshots, so I had to shut up for like a minute. But anyway, we're back just for a few seconds. I'm gonna head off. Make sure you go down into the description. My Twitter and my Instagram will all be down there. Make sure you add me on Snapchat. That'll be in the description too. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe, and you press the bell so you know when I'll post next. I know I'm very boring, but I'm trying, okay?